teachers, like, they would say that because anytime you would think about dance.
What DSY did that was important to me was help to build my self-esteem.
You didn't show up.
And
it was Gloria. It was like, well, you missed a Tuesday.
That is what I'm actually doing. I'm encouraging people to express themselves, whether it's through the talent shows, through the workshops.
My name's Elijah Hutchinson.
Jasmine Morrison.
Sarita Miller Williams.
Snigdha Rani Sarkar.
My name is Jamal Banks. Growing up without both of my parents there, it wasn't no excuse for me to want to lash out at the world. During the short period that my mother was in my life when I was younger, my mother always taught me that there's no excuse or no reason for you not to be the best that you could be. When the Allstars first came to Newark, New Jersey, about the year 1999, and we did the first show, it brought more positive light than negative light because then the people was able to relate to us more. I was just a regular kid coming to perform at the Allstars, and then people talked to me and they helped me, and then I realized somebody did that for me. And I looked at them as something important, so I'm actually doing the same thing. And it's shocking at times. My wife is a very creative person. She loved the arts too, and I just want to be settled. I just want to have a nice career, a nice family, have a nice little settled life where I could continue to have my time free to be creative. I like to write, I like to draw, I like to sing. So I don't see myself living in Newark all my life, but I do see myself always coming back though.
Over the years, me being a part of the All-Stars and doing what I've been doing for over the years, it didn't only help them, it helped me grow as a person, because I think that if I didn't have that in my life, I don't know what direction it would have went in, you know. Not saying that, you know, I'm a very strong-minded person, but I think it helped. It actually helped out a lot. When I did get married, I explained to my husband from the very beginning that this is not a hobby for me. That once you marry me, that this becomes not only my life, this becomes your life as well, because I cannot get rid of these children. Like, you know, I mean, they're not mine, literally, but they're mine. I don't see myself being in New York too long. I'm about to buy a house actually now in Long Island, and just work, maybe just help people. I enjoy being a social worker. I love it. Like, that's like the best job ever.
I have been extremely blessed. I've been given so many opportunities, you know, being able to go to school, huge opportunity. Having my internship at MetLife, being able to be involved with DSY. One thing someone told us is that if you were given something, it's like your responsibility to go out and try to give it back to others. Being a wife is fun and it's wonderful, but you have to balance it with work. At MetLife, I'm an e-business analyst, and I work with the market segments. Everything is a performance. Not to say that it's not real. It's very much real, but I think that's the aspect that Allstars brings to it, is that in order to make it real, in order to make some of your dreams real, you have to perform. And as you perform, you start to realize that, oh, I can do this.
It was the fall of 2001, and that was an interesting time to be in the program because this event happened in New York City, and New York City really came together at that point. But it was also a time in which you had people from the financial sector and you had the Development School for Youth together, and all these bridges are being crossed and these two communities are coming together, and you learn about what they do and you think of it as a possibility, and you think, okay, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I at least know that there are things out there and I don't know what they are and they deserve investigation. I remember being dropped off at Harvard for my first day of school, and my uncle had dropped me off in his pickup truck. We pull into the Harvard campus, and a lot of the cars are much nicer than my uncle's Toyota. I had discovered urban planning and housing as what I wanted to spend my time on. And being in DSY, you learn how to channel that passion, that energy into something that you need to do for yourself. And then I also applied for a fellowship to work for the city of New York as an urban fellow, but that expired, and I ended up being hired by the Housing Authority to work long-term with them as a housing development specialist.
I was born in Bangladesh in '88, and we came here when I was 3. I did a couple of productions as an actor for Youth on Stage, and I think the 5th production, Brian and Dan asked me if I wanted to co-direct, and I said stop. You know, just kind of like that feeling of, really, I can do that? I wouldn't change anything about the way this place runs. It's mostly run by volunteers, and I have been volunteering here for 4 years now, and I'm proud to say that. To have a passion and to want to follow it, I guarantee this whole Broadway thing, one day could happen. I can see myself on Broadway still. In fact, in my high school yearbook, I wrote a quote: "I am leaving the high school. I will miss you guys. I will see you soon. And if I don't, I assure you, you will be seeing me ... on Broadway."
And I had a rough time. I had rough times. I would do it
part of my
again.
life. It helped me grow, and I want everybody else to grow with me.
And it's not where I need to be in 20 years. It's what I need to do in the next 6 months.
I think I'm guaranteed that it will happen. I have no worries about my future.
Is that if you were given something, it's like your responsibility to go out and try to give it back to others.